Is this thing on? I don't know. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a very long time, so this may or may not be working. I think it is. It looks like it's working. But yeah, give me just a moment and we will get started. I'm gonna check on a few things and make sure everything's working. Hello, Inv first. Everything look and sound okay so far? You can hear the game, you can see the game. It's been too long since I've live streamed, so I want to make sure everything is working as expected. Alright. Yes, okay, cool. Let me go ahead and post this one or two places and then we will get started. So just a second. Just a moment. Does this work if I put the BRB screen on? Okay, yes. So if I need to mute or take a break, that will happen. Oh, it's been years since I've live streamed. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna post a link to this on my ASMR posts page because that's where more people will see it. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. Almost ready. Just gonna tweet this out. Alright, I think we're about ready. Hopefully, I'm not forgetting anything. I posted to YouTube, posted to Twitter. I ought to do it. Alright. Let's go for it. So, welcome to the stream, everyone, if anyone's watching. Hopefully some people are watching. I'm playing my favorite racing game of all time, F-Zero GX, which I was obsessed with back in 2003 when it first came out. I got really good at it and beat almost every possible challenge in the game. Not every single one, but most of them. And now with the Switch Online version, I got addicted to it again. This is the emulated version because it's easier for me to stream it that way and the performance is slightly better here. But I do own still a physical copy of it and I'm subscribed to the Switch Online version, so those are both also legitimate ways to play it. But I've been playing a bunch of this game. I'm most of the way through the story mode and I've done the Grand Prix on Novice and Standard. But now I'm trying to go through the Grand Prix on Expert. I've already done the Ruby Cup on Expert, but still gotta do Sapphire, Emerald, and Diamond. And if I do Sapphire and Emerald, I can unlock the Master difficulty, which is necessary to unlock the secret AX Cup, which is the arcade exclusive tracks that are secretly hidden in this game. Very hard to get those, but you know, we'll give it a try. So let's do Expert Class Sapphire Cup. We're gonna play Blue Falcon, Captain Falcon, of course. I'm not actually that good at this game, but I managed to make it work most of the time. We'll see. This is where it starts getting hard, the Expert difficulties. So, Big Blue Drift Highway. This one is not especially difficult. I'm gonna leave it at about 3/4. max speed to acceleration ratio. And we'll see how it goes. Now that I'm streaming, I'm probably going to do terribly. Because that's just how it works. But we'll see. This is a notoriously difficult game. Some people call this the hardest racing game ever made. I don't know if it's quite that, but it is very difficult at times. And past the first cup is where things start getting challenging for me. So we'll see if I can keep up in expert. Even though it's technically not the hardest difficulty, it's the secret master difficulty. If you're not familiar with F-Zero, the first lap, you don't get to boost. But second and third lap you do, and things get much faster and more chaotic once you have boost. As you're about to see. Let's go fast. Real fast. And your boost is also your health, so the more you boost, the less health you have. So if you smash into a wall, you could kill yourself. And you gotta be real careful not to, well, careful not to do that. Perfect demonstration of what I'm talking about. I was getting reckless there, but for demonstrative purposes, of course. We'll just retry that. Thankfully, the races aren't especially long in this game for most levels, so if you screw up, it's a quick restart. And I have enough fun playing this game that I don't really mind trying over and over again. It just feels so good to play. Alright. Gotta go fast. And it is probably worth noting that I can't quite read chat at a high rate of speed while I'm racing because this game requires such precision and focus, but when I get a moment, I will definitely look at chat. I do see a couple messages rolling in. Going fast. The game is also harder to control than it looks. It's very easy to slip up and lose traction, but you get used to it. You gotta recharge your health with the purple pads. Not doing especially well right now, but I could catch up at a moment. Like I said, expert is where things get really dicey, especially after the first cup. But we'll see. I can probably get away with second or third place for some of these. Uh-oh. I'm getting cocky. Faster, 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 faster. Nah. Yeah, 5th place. I don't know about that. Hello, Zert. How's it going? New lore unlocked. I exist outside a whispering voice. Indeed. Should I retry that? If I get high enough scores with the others, I could salvage that. But I'm gonna retry it. I'm gonna quit the Grand Prix and try it again. I'm gonna use save states because I'm too lazy to retry. I've done this all before legitimately as a kid. So I'm going to use save states to not have to retry if I get a terrible rank in one of the later levels. But we'll just retry this one here. Yeah. Things are going all right. Got 4 viewers. Very nice. All 4 people. Thanks for watching, guys. I don't know how long I'm going to stream or anything. This was just totally unprompted. I was just like, well, I kind of feel like streaming for the first time in years. And I've been playing this game a lot, so why not? It'll be fun. This is me evangelizing people on the majesty of F-Zero GX. Best racing game, in my opinion. A little smoother this time. A bit more warmed up. See how things go with the boost. Once you start boosting, it's hard to keep traction. You end up slipping around. You gotta be careful. Alright, not too bad. I'll save my last bit of energy for before the boost pad. Or the, sorry, health pad. Here's the health. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Pro tip, when you go off a jump, angle your nose down a bit. Because if you angle it back, you'll slow down too much. If you angle it down, you can maintain your speed. And sometimes go faster. This is what I get for choosing expert difficulty. Oh boy. Making it hard on myself. Faster. Ah, I got smashed into the wall there. Screwed me up. Well, 4th is better than 5th. I'll take it for now. Hi, Kalowo and Face Beast. How's it going? Thank you. I am having a good day. What's my favorite video game? I don't really have like a favorite because it really depends on my mood. There are so many good ones. I mean, just a few off the top of my head. Half-Life 2, Bloodborne, this game, Cuphead. There really are some fantastic games out there. But let me do a save state there. Okay. In case I want to keep it up. So Port Town, Arrow Dive. This one is pretty. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's pretty. Yeah. I'm usually pretty good at this one. We'll see how it goes this time on expert difficulty. Like I said, expert difficulty is where things get iffy for me. Just take some practice though. I love the soundtrack to this game too. It's so early 2000s, like that futuristic techno. It really just amps you up. I don't know if that experience translates with younger generations. Now I feel really old. But like I know there are probably some people in here who were not born yet when this game came out. I don't know if they have the same kind of nostalgia I do for this kind of thing. Not that I'm saying it's superior or anything, but there's certain experiences I have in life and I'm like, well, I wonder if some people can relate if they weren't around for it. Or if they also find it to have an interesting, unique, futuristic vibe. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, but you know what I mean. Let's go fast. Real fast. Here we go. Fast, 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 fast. Not too fast, though. Don't want to slam into a wall. Around the turn. Save my energy for the straightaways. And if you can avoid doing the brake, I don't know what it's called, the L and R buttons, when you're kind of braking to the side a little bit to increase your turn sharpness, it does technically slow you down. So if you can make a turn without using that, you usually should, in my experience. I'm not an expert though. There are people about 1,000 times better than me at this game, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But I do like this level. I've gotten pretty used to it. Am I going to play the new Donkey Kong? It's looking pretty fun. I'm going to wait for reviews, and we'll see. But it looks promising. It seems to be by the people who made Mario Odyssey, which is my favorite 3D Mario game. So, if it's anywhere near as good as that, it'll be a great time. Alright. I wish I had more boost. I'm going to keep going fast. The boost pads are not fast enough. I want my boost. I'm going to risk this. Very, very little health left, but as long as I don't hit the wall, I'm good. I'm confident enough in my skills on this level to play it a little risky like that. Have this one pretty well memorized. But yeah, first place wasn't too bad for this one. 2002, very nice. A good time to get into games. Some of my favorite games are from the early 2000s, like this one. It was 2003. Great time. Alright, Green Plant Mobius Ring. This one you can probably crank up the max speed acceleration ratio because it's mostly straight lines and soft turns, but the way the track is laid out, if you're not careful when you're boosting, you can fling yourself off the edge of the course. It has some weird bumps and edges, as you might see. We'll see how it goes. This is one of those levels where you can get really, really fast, but screw yourself over if you're not careful with that speed. There are some very sudden angles you can fling yourself off. And these bombs on the edges. Don't want to hit the bombs, but they're usually easy to avoid. Just gotta wait for lap 2 and the boost. I will say, the I got back into this game via the Switch 2 version, not the version I'm emulating right now. But the Switch 2 version, it doesn't feel as good to control. There's like a slight extra bit of input lag compared to the original and emulation. And the stick sensitivity is way too high, even on like the official GameCube controller. I don't know what's up with it or if they're going to patch it. But it doesn't really feel, it feels about 25% harder to play. So I'm enjoying it more still on this emulated version. It's still a perfectly fine way to play it if it's your only option on the Switch 2. I would still recommend it, but it does make the game harder than it needs to be. I do hope they'll patch it though. Because as far as I know, the N64 emulator on the Switch initially had some pretty big issues with input lag and stuff like that. And as far as I've heard, most of them have been fixed since then. So hopefully Nintendo will do that with this. Not expecting anything, but hoping for it. First place, there we go. Yeah, I'm really impatient. I want them to add way more GameCube games to that service. I think the emulation is good enough that for most games that don't require tons of precision like this one, the emulator is more than good enough. Like, I was playing Soul Calibur 2 on it, and I'm not an expert at that, but I've just played around with it for fun. And I was fine with that. I'd be fine with most other GameCube games on that emulator. Okay, Port Town Long Pipe. Let's go with about 3/4 there. I'm hoping, I don't know if Capcom will let it happen, but I hope they add Beautiful Joe, which is one of my other favorite GameCube games to the service, because not nearly enough people played that game in my opinion. Super underrated game. So, grabbing through the pipe levels is deceptively difficult in this game, because you can... The way they are shaped and turned can make you lose control and speed very quickly if you're not careful with how you approach the curves. So I'm not especially good at this one. Also because you kind of have to memorize the positions of the boost pads. Because they could be on the ceiling and you don't have time to shift around to them necessarily. Trying to hit them all. I do not have them memorized. There are also some pretty big hazards coming up here. You gotta remember where they are. Ooh. Almost lost control there. Yeah, you don't want to hit these poles. You'll get big damage and slow down a lot. Okay, and you gotta remember which way is up before this pipe opens back up. You'll go flying out the edge. I'm gonna go on the edge here. Hit this. Oh, I missed it. Hit that one. Let me know if the game, when I was testing this, the game sound was a little out of sync. I just want to make sure it's not getting more and more out of sync as the stream goes on. If it's like super out of sync, let me know. If it's like half a second out of sync, that seems about right. Wasn't too much I could do about it. And I know there are ways to deal with it, but I was too lazy to fix it. Gotta go fast. They should let you play Sonic the Hedgehog music in this game. Because fast. That's my opinion. Going fast. Here we go. Not too fast though. Don't want to screw myself up. Still decently ahead of the pack, but that could change if I'm not careful. I missed the second one. Faster, faster, faster. Oh, almost hit the pole. Alright, that's okay. Close one. I don't want to turn too hard for the boost pads, because then I negate the speed boost anyway. Not worth going too far out of my way for boost pads. But most of them are pretty easily within reach. Oh, almost lost it there. Almost smashed right into the pole. Almost. Not quite. I have a couple chapters left to do on the story mode. I might take a look at those. Yes, they definitely need to add Mario Kart Double Dash, but I don't know if they will, because it's a competitor, kind of, to Mario Kart World. So I'm sure they expect most people to buy Mario Kart World either way, so probably not a big deal. Alright, Mute City Cereal Gaps. This is by far the hardest one in this cup. Very easy to fly off the edge of the course in this one. So I'm going to go with closer to balanced in the middle there. And we will see how it goes. I love the soundtrack. Okay. Let's try not to die. Not the greatest start. Could be a lot worse. This is where things get spicy. Watch out for the bombs. Make this hard turn. Another hard turn. Hit the jump pad. Don't hit the slippery section here. Hard turn. Boost hard enough to get to this ledge. If you don't go fast enough, you'll just fall off. Try not to fall off there. Hit the energy. And time to boost. Ow! Oh, I'm going too fast. I'm not being careful enough. I'm getting messed up here. I might screw this up. Alright. Still okay. For now. Might have made too many mistakes to stay in first, but we'll see. Might be able to catch up. I screwed that up. Didn't mean to fall off that early. Well, that's okay. We'll retry. I was getting too cocky there. Go! Yeah, almost lost too much traction there. Don't hit the bombs. Well, technically the bombs do speed you up. They can be used strategically if you want to fling yourself forward at the cost of energy. I did pull back a little too much there, so I lost my speed, unfortunately. But we'll see. Oh! I'm just going to retry after that. Though I am using up my continues. I do have save states on, so I'll just go back if I need to. Did you know that F0 is faster than F1? The lower the number, the faster the race. Ooh, ooh. Alright. Alright. Gotta keep it under control. Don't hit the blue, because that makes me slippery. Very nice. A little more precise this time. So far. Things might change once I hit the boost. Drifted a little too hard there. I didn't hit enough of the, oh boy. Yeah, that didn't work. Okay. Are you a coffee or a tea person? I don't really drink either, because I don't drink caffeine. But if I have the choice, it's usually tea. Non-caffeinated tea. Alright. Well, this is my last continue, but if I have to, I'm just going to save scum it. I don't have to retry the whole Grand Prix. And make sure I get more energy next time. I didn't stay close enough to the center of those energy pads. Health pads, energy pads, I don't know what they call them. The official name is. Almost fell off the edge there. But I had enough momentum to get over that little corner gap I fell off. Ow! I hit the pipe on the ceiling! Or whatever that was, the pipe that was hanging down. I've never done that before. But I'm glad that you came. Nice extra bit of immersion, I guess. I missed the healing, though. Hit the jump. Ah. Alright, I'm save scumming. Okay. We'll try this again. Let's-a go. In the words of the Super Mario, let's-a go. Maybe not into the wall like that, but let's go. Okay, in the middle. I'm gonna practice my staying in the middle. Turn right. Turn left. Lost a bit of my momentum there. It's alright there. Not landing very gracefully. Nope. I'm gonna retry. I'm doing pretty badly there. What if it said 3, 2, 1, stop? That'd be very funny, wouldn't it? That'd be funny to me. Probably not that funny. Most people. Going left. Going up. Going down. Going right. Going left. Oh, I missed the boost. That's alright, still landed. It's not as fast. Make sure I hit that boost though. Very easy to fall off that section if you're not careful. Alright. Stay under control. Let's keep it under control. Hit the middle. Alright, not too bad. Turn right. Turn left. Oh, turn left too hard. Up. Down. Right. Don't hit the blue. Hit the boost pad. Great. Stay on this. Yep. Alright, not too bad. Hit the middle. I did not hit enough in the middle. I didn't get much boost back. This might screw me up. But I've done well enough on the other levels that it might not be a big deal. We'll see what my ranking ends up being. Unless I fall off the edge or do something terrible, I'm not going to restart this one right now. Oh, I wasted my energy. Didn't plan to do that. I'm all out. Don't hit anything, man. Ow! Oh, I screwed myself big time. I'm gonna get like 20th place now. For that. Damn! Retired. Close one. Getting better though. Like I said, this is the level that gets spicy. Where things start getting a little spicier. Definitely not the hardest thing in the game. But it's one of the more challenging ones. For me. Most of the story mode levels are the hardest things in the game, in my opinion. Especially the one I'm at right now. I'll probably show you that after the screen pre. Alright. Close enough, I say, but the game says no. I was hoping I'd hit that boost pad, but I got bonked out of the way. Didn't turn hard enough. Alright. Up we go, down we go. Just gonna make sure I don't land in the gap in between. Easier to do than it looks. Boost. See, sometimes it looks like I'm going right through that pipe, but I have hit it, so I know it is a physical object you can hit if you're not careful. In the middle. Hit the bomb, but that's okay. Or maybe I didn't. That might have been the person right next to, in front of me. Couldn't tell. Big jump. Oh, yeah. Alright, landed. Didn't think I was going to land there. Hit the middle. Oh, that was a bad hit. I'm alright. Could have bounced right off. The very brief health pads in this make it a little precarious to keep your health up. They're very sparse and hard to hit sometimes if you're not careful. They're around curves. In most levels, they're on straightaways. Makes it precarious. Alright, go. Second place. That's still good enough, I think. Should be first overall based on my other rankings, but we'll see. Enough to clear expert. See how we did. I'm gonna skip this. First place. Very nice. If I do say so myself. Oh yeah, they have these interviews at the end of the Grand Prix where you get to choose a question to ask the person you raced as, and they're always just the simplest, silliest answers.
Now I'd like to get up close and personal with the champion. Champion! I'd like to...
Champion! The awkward pause. Alright, so I've already asked, kudos on your expert victory. Let's see, how about that prize money?
How will you use the 1 billion space credits in prize money?
I'm planning to spend it on construction of the Neo Blue Falcon.
The Neo Blue Falcon.
We're looking forward.
See, they hinted at a future for F-Zero and then never made another game. We need a new F-Zero game on the Switch too.
F-Zero TV. That's it, everyone. We'll
With the Neo Blue Falcon. It's part of the lore. Gotta be a thing.
F-Zero TV.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks for playing. Got parts to make custom ships if I want, but I don't really do that. Alright, well, let's look at the story chapter I'm at right now. I don't expect I'll be beating it. Just because this is, in my opinion, the hardest story chapter in the game. But we'll see. I'll show the cutscene, even though I've already seen it, for anyone who hasn't seen it.
I've been waiting for you. Did you bring the champion's belt? Good.
So cheesy.
Shall I tell you something before you die? Dark and light, the two great forces which make up our universe. These two universal forces are condensed in each of our belts. Didn't you know? At the moment when the two forces become one, it is possible to seize that power. Then I can turn this whole galaxy into a pile of ashes in an instant. How I've waited for this moment. The world will fall into total darkness.
Total darkness.
I'll destroy you yet. Let's go.
I just love how cheesy these old CGI cutscenes are. The voice acting is just like an episode of Power Rangers. It's great. Alright, so this is just a really hard race. A really hard track. I'm set to acceleration because there are some crazy curves here. I want to be able to keep up my speed when I slow down. Yeah, I never did beat this one on the hardest difficulty as a kid. It's one of the few things I wasn't able to do in the game. I don't know if I ever will, but this is the normal difficulty, which is still very, very, very hard. We'll see how this goes. There's many bombs all over the track. Gotta be careful with. See, there's some... I don't know the best way of dealing with some of these turns, because they are so fast that even with holding left or right, or L or R, you can't get around them without hitting the wall. I think I'm supposed to just do the drift, where you hold down left and right triggers at the same time, but I'm not very good at that. Like that. Gotta do that. Yeah, I'm not used to that, because I don't do it much, and it's not required for most of the other tracks. I don't have a lot of practice with it. I gotta practice at this level. But hey, that's how it goes. Almost certainly not gonna win this time, but we'll see how close I get on this first try. Ow! Well, I'm more boosting right now. I got that health. You can hit the lava, but it's not a great idea because of how much health it gets rid of, as you can see. Woo! That was a spicy turn. Yeah. Hitting so many walls. But I am keeping up for now. Probably not going to keep up long term. First place so far. So this is a little easier on normal than I remember it being. But I think I'm just remembering the nightmare of... Ow! I probably screwed myself there. I'm probably remembering the nightmare of trying to beat the hardest difficulty. Felt borderline impossible. I don't know. We'll see. Might be possible if I'm lucky. Nope. Famous last words. Hello, Jeremy. How's it going? Is the stream looking and sounding okay? Everything in sync still? Hopefully. Been so long since I've done this, I don't know if I'm doing it right. Maybe this will be the time. Practicing this has not been as difficult as I remembered. Doesn't mean I'm gonna win though, anytime soon. Ow! Slamming so hard into those walls. Don't hit the lava. Unless you like being burned, in which case, by all means, go for it. Alright. Well, I got the turn, but then I hit 2 bombs. So not the greatest outcome. I need to start that turn really early. Maybe even slow down. Slow down in F-Zero? No thanks. Not planning on it. Ooh, losing control. Alright. I gotta memorize this track layout, really. It's just too hard to just look at it and figure out how you're supposed to take some of these turns. Like, that one's okay, but some of these ones in here are like, they just come so suddenly. Tried avoiding the bomb. Keyword tried. Okay. Doing a little better this time. So slippery. Going so fast. Hard to keep control. Ow! Alright. Going fast, going fast, going fast, going fast, going fast. Go fast enough over the lava, you don't burn long. Right? That's how it works. Thankfully, the bombs don't seem to regenerate on second and third laps, or in the future after you've hit them. It's not really an issue. So, oh yeah! All right, mission clear. That was easier than I expected, but it wasn't the hardest difficulty. So, yeah. All right. It could be. The cheesy rock opera music.
The evil forces will never get their hands on this belt. I'll keep winning.
So cheesy. I love it. Pure cheese. Alright, well, I have to buy the next chapter. So let's see if I have enough credits to buy the next chapter. It's weird that the shop is under Customize instead of just having its own page. So I have 85, I need 70 for Chapter 9, the finale of the story mode. Enter the creators. Might as well do it. Remember this one being very hard, but not like impossible. Maybe it's harder for me now. We'll see. With the Ultimate Champion's belt in hand, Falcon can relax. But what? Ominous text from the game. But what? Reminder that Captain Falcon's a bounty hunter with a gun. Who are you?
We are the creators.
What are you talking about? We created the whole world.
What a surprise! You beat Stanford was our best creation.
Your best creation? So, it was you who set up everything, but why?
To tell you the truth, there are no universal forces.
What?
Now you have become the champion of the two Grand Prix.
We'll take out your soul from your body and turn it into our creation.
I love the just weird out of nowhere cosmic horror alien god nonsense.
Come off it. You think you can beat me? No way!
So cheesy. It's the best. Weapons grade cheese. Alright. Conquer the staff ghost. Make it to the goal first and win. I'll try. I'm gonna keep it right in the middle for this one. I don't remember a ton about this other than it being very narrow and twisty. And having no walls, if I'm not mistaken. You can just fly right off the edge if you're not careful. Let's go! I gotta beat my ghost. My rival is me. This is basically the Rainbow Road of F-Zero. Hardcore Mario Kart Rainbow Road. Mario Kart World has been pretty fun too. So, in my opinion, it still doesn't hold a candle to this game. Still a good Mario Kart game. I have my little nitpicks and complaints about it, but overall it's a very fun time. Ooh, that was a hard turn. Almost fell off. Shaped like a music note if you look at that map. That section. Interesting. Yeah, this is precarious. This is really precarious. I'm not expecting to beat this one on the first try. I remember where the straightaways are and only boost on those because I'm flying right off the edge if I do it on a turn. The fact that it's so flat, the fact that it's so flat is both a blessing and a curse. It means you can stay in control pretty easily, but it's so flat that like you can't really get a good look at the course, at the turns. Like there's a, how do I do this? There was, if I'm not mistaken, there's a way to, yeah, you can change the view to be more zoomed out. Yeah, that makes it easier. You can see more of the turn, so I'm gonna try it like that. Almost forgot that was a thing. How's everyone doing then? Got any fun Sunday plans? Yeah, this is way easier to see the track now. Doesn't make it much easier to actually control what I'm doing, but I can see it a little better, as you can tell. Maybe do a happy medium in between, a medium distance. For some reason the steering feels more sensitive on this level. Maybe I'm imagining it. This is going to be one of those where you're kind of just going to memorize the curves, the hard turns. Like this right here. Remember that from last time. Ooh. Off the jump. To the right. To the left. It's really not that bad when you don't have boost yet. But boost complicates things, as you can probably imagine. You don't want to be going too fast around most of these curves. You can also turn too hard if you're not careful, which I'm known to do to people such as myself. Turn. Great. Gotta save the boost for the straightaways. Oh boy. There we go. I was literally about to say, this one's going pretty well. I pre-jinxed it. I jinxed it in advance, even though jinxing isn't real, in my opinion. Alright. Try it again. Just don't die. That's all I gotta do. Go fast and don't die. Just like in real life. Gotta go fast and don't die. Well, most of the latter. You don't really have to go fast most of the time. Imagine if all cars in real life were F-Zero ships. And you had to go fast. I don't know what else to say about that. I just wanted to say imagine. Because why not? Alright, there's the only healing. You gotta be careful with that. And faster here. Sharp turn, faster here. I just gotta use the boost when I know it's safe. And there are enough of those spots that it evens out to being just about as much boost as I have, so not a huge issue in terms of energy conservation. We'll see about staying under control. Not hitting the stick too hard around some of these curves and flying off the edge. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I was trying too hard to hit that.
Of course.
Damn. That sucks. All right. Getting better. Just a wee bit better. I'm not really much of a live streamer in general, but occasionally I do get the urge to do it. Today's one of those days. Not planning on doing it long term, or frequently, but it happens when it happens, right? I do not get many viewers when I stream usually, at least on anything that's not my ASMR channel. So, it doesn't feel especially worth it. Especially given that I don't feel like I'm bringing much to the table in terms of video game streaming. Not really what I'm known for. But it's still fun to do. Small audience or not. In a way, it makes playing video games feel a little bit more productive, just a tiny bit. And I'm not being completely antisocial. Maybe that doesn't make any sense. But that's my semi-justification. Not that I needed a justification for playing video games. I'm just going to pretend that didn't happen. Because it didn't. Death Stranding 2 comes out this week. Looking forward to that. Be interesting to see what the reviews are like for such a strange game series. Could be fantastic, or it could be very divisive. I'm still planning to play it either way. I've always enjoyed Kojima's stuff. And the first Death Stranding was very, very fascinating. Gotta do the hard turn here. Yeah, this isn't an especially long, complicated course, so it's easy to remember where things are, where the hard turns are. But actually executing those turns at high speeds, a little easier said than done. I'm gonna do a couple boosts, as usual. Make this turn, boost a little more. Hold off on boosting around here. Around the music note. What does it mean that the creators of the universe are racing me on a music note shaped track? Is music the life force of the universe or something? I don't know. What's it supposed to mean? Is it supposed to mean anything? Did they even realize that they were making a music note shaped track? Was it a pure accident? The world may never know. Just like the world may never know how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. I'd say it's at least one. Maybe two. I don't allow any more than that though. Go fast. Has anyone modded this game? Like made a modded ROM of this game to feature Sonic the Hedgehog music? Because someone should if they haven't. It would fit very well. Maybe not in terms of vibe, but overall speed. Sense of speed, maybe. Like Hydrocity Zone Act 2 would be a fun one. Or soundtrack to F-Zero. There we go! Yeah, normal difficulty is not too bad on this one. Finished story mode. I've unlocked the machine Dark Schneider for purchase. I don't remember which one that is. I like how they tease showing his real face, but they don't actually do it. All you're gonna see is the mask. Credits. I'm gonna skip the credits. No need to stream credits. Alright, so let's look at what's in the shop. Got Dark Schneider. I don't remember if Dark Schneider is any good. I mostly just play as Captain Falcon. Or at least I have been. I used to like Sonic Phantom as a kid. So you can unlock Staff Ghosts to beat. But I've finished the story mode. I could start the story mode on the higher difficulty, so I'm not going to do that today. Here are the ships I can unlock right now. Dark Schneider. Okay, so that's Deathborn. Got very good body and max speed, but not good acceleration and cornering. There is Fat Shark. Is the one everyone says is the best one in the game. But you have to unlock it by beating the 4th chapter of story mode on very hard difficulty, which I've not done yet. Should I try that? Let's just try, I'm gonna do more Grand Prix on Expert. I'll do Emerald Cup. We'll see how this goes, because I'm not very good at Emerald Cup. Firefield, Cylinder Knot. Time to go fast. As one does when playing F-Zero. Fast, 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 fast. Time to go fast. Go fast. Okay, I'm gonna zoom back in. I don't need the zoomed out view anymore. Especially not for this level. Not really any issues with getting a good view in this level. Missing these boost pads though. I wonder what my next ASMR video will be. I'm not yet decided. Hopefully sometime soon. Gotta get the motivation back. Comes and goes. Ooh. Anyone has any suggestions? Might be open to ideas. No promises though. Ooh. And I didn't want to go around it like that, but okay. 5th place in the first lap. Could be worse. Going fast along the big tube. You can fly off the big tube if you're not careful. Just note. Ooh. I almost did this time. I keep as straight as I can on this, or you go flying, or lose your speed, or end up going sideways. Trickier than it looks. I try and just be on the inside curve, whatever the turn is. I don't know what the best strategy is for high speed on this level, or the pipe levels in general. I've never been especially good at them. I'm sure there is a strategy if I was to watch like speedrunners or whatever, but I have not. Alright. Well, one more lap. I didn't want to bump him, but okay. It happened. Alright. That's about it for my boost. Hope I can hit some boost pads. Keep it straight, keep it straight. Where's the next boost pad? I don't remember. It's hard to memorize the locations of boost pads on the pipe-shaped ones. But when you're on the outside like this, because you can't see the other side, you just kind of have to know they're there. I hear people coming up. Uh-oh. Coming up. And I'll get first on this one. Unless my last second boosting ends up working out. Okay. Alright, alright. Last second boosting. Here we go. Here we go. Not quite. Second place. I'll take it. I can make up for it in the other ones, probably. Yes, very close. Not close enough, though. But given the way rankings end up working in this game, it's not a huge deal. I make up for it later, even if I don't get first on everyone. At the higher difficulties in this game, like Expert, there are very, very many close call finishes. I've had several where I've been like, that was not first place, and it was, by about 0.001 seconds. Very satisfying. I assume there is some form of rubber banding from the CPU in this game, but it's not obnoxious like in Mario Kart, in my opinion. It usually feels pretty fair. Very hard to keep your speed and momentum around some of these tubes. Not a huge fan of the tube-based levels. I'd say this is probably my least favorite cup. Or, I don't know. Either this or the other one, the fourth one. I'm forgetting the name of it. First and second are the easiest, of course, but they're also the most fun for me. Maybe because they're easy. Ooh! Ouch! That's not good. I don't know if I'll be able to catch up on that one. But we'll see. I like getting ahead of packs so I don't end up smashing into everyone when I'm boosting, but sometimes easier said than done. Gotta keep up my speed around these curves. End up losing traction and you end up losing speed. Didn't hit enough of that health pad, in my opinion. But we might still be able to salvage this. Turned a little too hard. Don't want to boost around here because I'll go flying off. That little last curve right before the straightaway to the finish line. Very easy. You fly off the edge if you're going anywhere above normal speed. You can boost right after it, but not before. Oh boy. Having trouble keeping up with this one. Gotta go fast. Fast, 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 fast. Okay. Don't turn too hard. Don't turn too hard. Don't turn. Not too hard. Not too hard. Oh, it was a little too hard. Okay, 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 okay. Oh boy, these guys they're not afraid to take that last one. Alright, second place is fine. I'll take it. I don't know if second place overall counts as finishing a cup on Expert for the sake of unlocking Master difficulty, but we'll find out if that ends up being the case. I'm not going to restart for second place. We will see. Double branches. This one sometimes trips me up. We'll see how it goes. It's surprisingly easy to get yourself killed on this level too, for how smooth and straight it tends to be. There are some pretty precarious curves and weirdness. Ah, missed it. I don't know if there's a huge advantage. I mean, it's a bit of a shortcut to jump up there, but it's not a huge difference. You miss it and you pull back, end up going too slow. Problem. This is also a pretty long track, so it can be a little frustrating if you end up screwing it up late in the race. But I've gotten better at it in the last few days. Ooh. 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 Nice and smooth for now. Good luck, Matt. Don't fall. Get a little health back before the boost is ready. And a boost. I don't want to boost too hard around these corners. I want to fly off the edge. Up here. Very nice. A little bit of a shortcut. I was going to say I'm way ahead of the pack, but not quite. I'm ahead, but not way ahead. Like I'm used to at the lower difficulties. Uh-oh. You're not allowed to be in front of me. I didn't say that's okay. Oh! I want to fly off the edge. You're going too fast. You won't maintain your gravity on the course when it dips down like that. Yes, I know I'm about to die. I can tell. Get that energy back. Very nice. Let's keep it up. Time to continue living. Oh, I accidentally pushed the button. Didn't mean to push it. Better not hit a wall, because I am out of energy. Not quite enough speed to get up there. If someone comes up to me and smashes me from behind, I am screwed. Where's the health? Don't hit these walls. Don't hit these walls. Here's the health. There we go. Still alive. Almost screwed that one up. Gotta go fast. Ow. Fast, 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 fast. Alright, save the last bit of energy there. Good luck, says the clown. Uh-oh. Lost some speed there and went off the jump. Almost didn't have enough, but the boost saved me. Very nice. Alright, first place. That's what I like to see. So, let's see what my overall ranking is here, getting twice first. Yeah, so like, total, even though I got second place 2 out of 3 races so far, I'm still in first place, because it's not really like Mario Kart where the same racer keeps getting first or second place, and you can't let them get ahead of you. Usually. Time for Lightning Halfpipe. This one is somewhat precarious. It can be very easy to fly off the edge. It looks cool though. Surprisingly easy to fly off a half pipe. You would think the curved edges mean you don't fly off the edges. But you do, as you might see, if I'm not careful. My favorite lightning level is probably Loop Cross though, because something about just the layout and the way the track bends in over itself. If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it looks very cool. It's fun to play. I like this part here. We're going to end up doing basically a 360 spin over the pipe. Alright. Yeah. These barrel roll, slow motion barrel rolls are fun to do. They look cool. Half the fun of this game is looking cool. The game looks cool, it sounds cool, it feels cool. It's just a cool game. Oh boy. Don't have boost yet, but I need it. And now I have it. Out of my way. Out of my way. Uh-oh. I'm getting cocky. Don't like that. Yeah, I should be a little more precise about this. The half pipe, the nature of the shape of this level, the half pipe layout, makes me feel more reckless, like I don't need to be as precise. But you should be precise if you want to keep your speed up, not just to survive. Wow, wow, wow. Have I mentioned that I love the soundtrack of this game? Because I do. Nintendo must make a new F-Zero. Please, Nintendo. Pretty please. Don't hit the lasers. Hit the lasers, Matt. Time to go. Surprisingly far back here. Hope I can keep it up for the end of the race. Might save. Whoa, whoa, almost fell off there. Alright. One more boost for now. Unless I want to be one step away from death. Maybe I should be, but I'll use that as a last resort. Right before the health. Right before the health. Hear him coming up. Coming up behind me. Hey, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to get up in front of me. Get back here. Oh boy. They're harassing me. Don't like it. Don't like it. Faster, 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 faster. Boost. Fast, 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 fast. Third place? Okay. I'll take it. That should be enough. And first place it is. Overall. Still good. Last one, Big Blue Ordeal. I wouldn't quite call it an ordeal. It's not one of the hardest ones for me, but it is challenging. Put the balance in the middle here. And see how it goes. There's something a little Frutiger arrow about this level. The aesthetic. The blue, the ocean water, turquoise, the sky, the plants. Definitely a game from 2003. Even if it wasn't trying to go for that aesthetic, kind of has it. This one's very twisty, but it's not especially difficult, at least at the lower difficulties. I've not beaten it on expert yet, though, so we'll see how this goes. I'm not the biggest fan of this updated version, or this different music for Big Blue. I like the old school Big Blue soundtrack from the old F-Zero games. And this song's not bad, but it's not nostalgic like that one is. So, near the end of the lap here, there's a fun thing you can do. If you really want to get every last bit of boost you can out and don't care about dying, if you boost hard enough at the end here and you end up hitting the wall, you'll still end up finishing the race with your destroyed ship. But you just bounce off the edges and gain enough momentum to fly through the finish line. It can be very funny. Oh, what was that? That was close. Totally lost control there, but landed relatively safe. Oh boy. Okay. We're good. we're good. Through the health. Very nice. Got it all. Right. Quick. Gotta go fast. Gotta hopefully not keep slamming into that wall though. Alright, so it can be very hard to thread this needle up here when you're going super fast. But I will do it with a boost at the end of the race on this next lap. Because it is fun. And it's not very consequential if you die when that happens. Usually. You don't always go flying through the finish line. But you might. It's funny to see. Down here. Down here. Get the health. Go. Left turns. Straight. Right turn. Straight. Fast. Okay. Saving my last bit of boost for the last stretch. Or I might smash into a wall and fly through the finish line broken. Let's do it. Boost. Yeah, no, that wasn't too bad. It's harder when there are other ships around you. Very nice. First place overall, seems. And that should... I think you just need to do the first 3 to unlock Master difficulty. How about unlocked Master difficulty? Let's see. Come on. Let's see what this interview is. What's Captain Falcon's weird response?
Now I'd like to get up close and personal with the
champion.
Champion, I'd like to interview you.
Awkward pause. What are your plans now?
What are your plans now you've won?
Winning this race next time, of course.
Now that I've won, I plan to also win again.
We're all looking forward
Thank you, Captain Falcon.
to your next GP race. This has been a Speed Crazy Dream Extravaganza episode of F0
Very,
TV.
very deep
That's it, everyone.
answer
see you
he's
at
got
the
there.
next Grand Prix.
Okay. And Masterclass. There we go. Very nice. Oh, I love this game. Alright, so I might call it quits here. Just because I feel like I've done enough and not too much attention for this live stream. But hey, if you've been here or you're watching later, thanks for watching. I've enjoyed playing, and I hope you've enjoyed watching. And I will see you when I see you. I don't know if I'll be doing another live stream on here at any point, anytime soon or ever. But I will see you at some point on the internet. This channel, my ASMR channel, etc. Hello, Gigo or Gijo. I don't know, not sure how to pronounce that. I'm just finishing up here, but thanks for coming by. And I'll see you guys later. Have a nice one.